Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Prison Architect. And the first thing I'm going to do, I notice there's a lot of dirt around. I think I'm going to hire a couple more janitors. I don't believe there's that much of the prisoners actually doing the work, even though I have hired them, or I've have it slotted for that work to be done. But I can check here. You know what, we'll do one more. And I'll stick you on the other end of the shower or whatever. Okay. So the one thing I do want to check is just logistics. Looks like they're actually doing the job, so I may be wrong. Nobody's working in the kitchen is the main problem, but that's okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and have time run here. Now, I believe we're still missing some jail doors, probably. Did I fail to install? No, I think I installed. I just am waiting for these things to be built. So, okay. We'll just wait then. And it's actually been a few days since I have played, so I actually honestly don't remember what was going on outside of those few things. But I'm fairly certain the one thing I would like to do... Oh, we have the... okay, so yeah, I remember. I needed to have deployment in these areas, which I currently don't have. And then the next game plan was to shift all the prisoners in this area out and put them over here once all these cells are legal. Alright, so we do have the deployment zones possible, so go ahead and stick guard there, and guard there, and a guard there. Okay. And I think staff-only areas are correct. Can I staff only the outside? No, it doesn't let me do that without a wall. I think the wall might be another priority here to get that built so I can actually make that off limits as well. But now the cells are... We're still waiting for the wall to be built. Okay, so finally that's being built. Good. Yeah, see, our workers have a lot of things that they need to do, and they're kind of falling behind. But that's because I don't really have that many construction workers to begin with, because I was trying to keep expenses down. And let's take a look at deployment, because I'm probably going to need to put deployment in a lot of places that we're going to have prisoners, just, to stay on top of them. Alright, so these cells are all legal now. I think I want to move the prisoners now. So, if I'm correct, we shouldn't lose the capacity that we have for the prisoners over here. So, let's just go ahead and just go to the rooms and just delete all of this. And there we go. So we're good. They're going to be roomed over here, and then I'll redesign the cell block over here so that we can actually get the better capacity and maybe approach the 200 number we're trying to get through our contracts here. I am eventually going to also need to do a shakedown, maybe while the prisoners are sleeping, to see if we can grab any of the contraband stuff. All right, so this is more or less my template for making it so the cell block is a more efficiently set up. So pretty much the problem, and I'll go ahead and do this in planning, and I'll let the time go by slowly while we do this, is it needs to be 6 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But currently, these cell blocks are only 5 across. So to do that, I'm going to have to bring the wall over here. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring the wall over here. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring the wall there. So that's what we have the game plan for right now, and we just do a similar thing over here. And then the area over here is going to be a cell block by putting a wall here. And then over here we just do, again, similar changes. So that, and that. And I'll just continue with the lines because they're pretty much going to be the same for all of these. Now, this is going to cost me a fair amount of money to fix some of this stuff, but it's going to be, I think, necessary. And then we have there, there, and there. And then where the walls are going to be, I'll figure out. But this is going to require me to dismantle a lot of things, and we're not necessarily going to lose the items, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through, dismantle a lot of the beds and things because they're going to need to move. The utilities are all going to be messed up as well. Now, so far, my armed guards have not shot anyone, which is good, but they're turned on to do it if they need to. And the prisoners are fairly upset. As a matter of fact, where are we on the things here? So we've got guard towers. I am going to eventually want those, but I'm going to need my wall built first. Surveillance would be nice eventually as well. But the question I have for myself, did I ever do the taser rollout program? Because if I haven't, guard taser certification, start. And I don't care when that's happened, so we just need to have that happen. Oh, what do they need? Need a classroom? Alright. So they need a classroom, requires a school desk for guards only, practice, staff only, can be outside of work hours, easy. Alright. We're going to need that, so I think I'm going to make the classroom over here, but it's going to be temporary because this is probably going to be turned into a security room. So let's just go ahead and build it. And then I'm going to want the doors somewhere here. And I am going to make it a jail door just because it might eventually be a security office. So we just might as well get that out of the way anyway. And then the only one attending this class is going to be guards, so I don't think it particularly matters. Okay. Let's go back to the dismantling. That's queued to dismantle. I mean, I'll eventually figure out which beds are not queued to dismantle. So I dismantled all of those ones in that row. I don't know if I did this one. No. You know, I'll go a little bit faster here, too. We're also going to dismantle all the toilets. It's going to take a lot of time. I'm sure there's some hotkey that I'm not aware of for this, but... Oh, you know what? I'm dismantling things I don't need to dismantle, probably. The beds along this row probably didn't need dismantling. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but... I mean, it's a slight annoyance. I don't have any intake, right? Yeah, good. Hopefully I haven't been accidentally dismantling lights. If I have been, that's something that can be taken care of later, but... Okay. That should take care of most of it outside the sprinklers. Oh, that didn't need to be dismantled, nor does that. Oh. Collecting the sprinkler here is going to be a problem. I'm just going to have to dismantle both. There's going to be a wall there anyway, so... Oh, hello. Somebody was building the tunnel. And that's exactly why I put the cell blocks in the middle. So they have to burrow through all this before they get out. Okay, so let's go to remove tunnel. Oh, well, that guy was digging and digging, huh? Well, you're not going to get out, buddy. Especially when you move you from one cell block to another. Sucks to be you. I'm also going to need the cell doors dismantled on a lot of these cells. Which honestly is going to help anyway, because... kind of in the way. What we're trying to do here. So yeah, this is kind of a long process that I have to go through. Unfortunately, I didn't understand the sizes that the cells needed to be to get to max capacity. Now, some of these things I think I'm dismantling lights. I'll go back and fix it. I'm also going to have to dismantle the grates as well, which is another layer of thing that I have to dismantle. Oh, no, we don't need to dismantle this row. Alright. I'll go back and see what I need to dismantle. Anything that's missing. And... oh, it's nighttime, so I'm going to go ahead and do my shakedown. See if we can get that taken care of. Now, there might not even be really that many drugs in this prison. Because we don't really let the prisoners ever get out. But, you know, things like scissors and stuff, that's good to get as well, so... All right, so I was going to also make a classroom here. So we need... the question is, can I even build a classroom? No, I have to do education, huh? All right. Well, it's not something I wanted to do, but we're going to have to do it if we want to give the guards their tasers, so... I guess the cigarettes count as illegal drugs. Oh, they got a taser somehow. All right, I think we can go a little bit faster during the night. We don't have to really worry about prisoners as much during the night. Because we have our dream monitors going on. Although people are getting upset because they're getting shackled in the middle of the night for being naughty. All right, well, that was successful, I'd say. Man to the door. Man to the door. And again, I'm going to have to remember to dismantle the grates as well. The other thing that's going to be annoying about this is I'm probably going to have to install a bunch of lights. My work crew is going to be busy for quite a while. Oh. Not what I want to do. Alright, I think everything has been queued except for a couple sprinklers. And I think we can start knocking out walls, so... Demolish wall. Fortunately, this doesn't actually require that much wall knocking out, so... Not too much of a waste of resources. Okay. Say we're almost there. I'm going to go ahead and start with the walls now. Rebuilding them. So, need that one there. The biggest pain in the ass is going to be the utilities, I think, because they're going to be all over the place. Of course, this is not all of the walls taken care of at this point. I'm still going to have to knock down a few more. Alright, that was never marked. Okay, that should take care of a lot of the building. So this area here, we need to demolish walls. That sound kind of threw me off. And more than likely, I'm going to be demolishing walls here and here as well, I'm assuming. Matter of fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually going to have to use some planning here to map out the rest. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need the wall there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need the wall there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need the wall where it is, so we don't need to cut that one down. 1, 2. I'll just go ahead and draw that so I know that's the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need the wall there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, so this one here. That seems slightly wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, this wall is drawn wrong. I was gonna say, that doesn't seem right. Oh, this one's off. So there is going to be one cell block that is slightly off. So I guess we'll just keep that in there. I guess that was a mistake in my initial build. So this cell block, actually, the bunk bed, one of these bunk beds, is actually extra and not needed. All right. So we'll go from here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wall there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wall there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wall there. Okay, so anything else needs knocked down. And we'll just go ahead and draw that so I don't knock this wall down. But everything else needs knocked down, so go ahead and set up demolish walls. And I've been paused. That's a bad habit I really need to break myself of. Alright, well, hopefully my planning was correct. And then here, we just kept the walls more or less as is and just knocked out that wall. And then we'll clean up some of the area. I may even keep some of the things where they are just for utility's sake. I'll have to think about it. So I would do that. And I'll think about the rest, because I have to figure out where the utilities are and where the best place to put, like, toilets and things are. But I could keep the doors where they are. And then just use it that way. I mean, I'm going to have to place the beds a little bit funkily for some of these. But that's probably actually the best choice, which means I did a lot of dismantling that wasn't necessary. But I wasn't really sure what I was going to end up with, so yeah. Alright, so let's just clean up some of the walls here. So I know I'm going to need concrete wall there. Might as well draw one there. I do need a way into this cell, I realize. Which I think I just, yeah, cut out a wall, so get rid of the planning lines. Did I accidentally knock down walls I wasn't supposed to? Whoops. Or maybe that was done because they couldn't get in. Alright, well, I'm going to need the planning walls back then. So, 1, 2... Alright, so first things first. I know I'm going to need to cut in here, so let's just go ahead and do that. Demolish wall. Demolish that wall. And then planning walls. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that needs to be a wall. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wall. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something's messed up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wall. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wall. Doesn't seem right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. Oh, what's going on here? This is all messed up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wall. And we're gonna need that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Wow. Okay, my brain's having a little bit of issues here, but I think I figured it out. And we just need to clean up some of these lines and do that. Okay. I got it now. My brain hurts, but I got it. Okay, so this cell block is almost fixed. Whew. Somebody got beat up. I don't know what happened, but sure they deserved it, whatever it was. Only 5 armed guards are in service? Okay, so classroom. I'm sure we have education. No, it's still going. All right, never mind. Well, I guess I can just start installing stuff. Yeah, that will work. So, first things first, we need rooms. Those rooms are going to be dorms. We're just going to draw that there. Draw that like that. Just do that. That. Okay. That should all be drawn out properly. Then we need the objects. So, get bunk beds in there first. Okay, so these are the ones that are going to be slightly funky. I'll deal with that eventually. We've got all right. Now it's starting to cost me money because I didn't have this many bunk beds in here before, because I had moved them over to the other cell block. Okay, now let's do the rotation here. So I'm going to put these guys like that. And then we've already got the right direction for these ones. Then we just need to That one there, and it looks like we have a fight going on. I have to check that out. It looks like it might have gotten taken care of. Okay. I also want a room, just a normal cell here. And we're going to need for that a normal bed, which we do have some on store. Okay, now for the toilets. The toilets are going to go pretty much back where they were, in front of the doors. Okay. Not really sure. I guess that will work for this cell, putting the toilet around the door. Probably will work here too, so we'll make it work no matter what. And then I'll just have to see, you know, whatever is not hooked up to utilities, I'll get it to work. And then we need drains to be reinstalled. Yeah, I really did put in a lot of work that didn't really need to be done. But, you know, better safe than sorry. Got some violence. Oh, it looks like it ended. Alright, well, in any case, I think this is a good point to put a cut in the video. So I'm going to get the cell block finished up and in proper order in the next video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.